Hello, welcome to part 1 of my haunted house stuff. So, all I'll be talking about in this video is the layout, what I should have planned in the future, and where the animatronics should be. And maybe what I have in store for later. Now, let's just get right into it. Now, getting right into the gist of things, right here is the forest. I will be having the Wicked Wood area because I do have some trees. Like I got that tree over there. I have some more trees, like a smaller tree. I also have some fake pine trees, the 2017 Spirit Halloween ISE ones. And here's the layout. That's what mainly we're going to talk about this video. They will be walking through. We will have Lantern Keeper. Be able to keep going through. We'll also have Gordo and Possessed Pumpkin in this area. So we'll just keep going through. And then we'll have the Home Depot 2020 graveyard entrance right here. So then they'll walk through and they'll go around. I'll have some cool props like Howling Spirit and Emmeline. We'll also have things like Helga Toad Gutter, Pumpkin Guardian of the Grave, and some other cool props. Then they'll come right into here, which will be the entrance of the Bod. Right here, I'm hoping to have Mr. Dark. Unfortunately, mine broke, and I managed to get it so he can only do everything except actually pop up. So I'm working with Dr. Zombie and see if I can get some new stuff, and if just sacrifice his sensor and his cool LED eyes so I can actually get him popping up again. Now, I will also be here. I'll show my costume maybe in a different episode, not this one though. And they'll continue through here. We're gonna get everything more better looking here. And I will hope to have a flexi bridge or whatever they're called, where it's foam and then you kind of press it and then it's like wobbly and stuff, and that should be really cool. We'll also have swamp lasers and fog in this area. Then they'll go through here, and right here it will be the next part of the hallway. Obviously we can't really do that yet because I have a bunch of stuff in here. I have some quick blasts because I'm thinking about using that in another area. But we'll have the spider hallway. I have both testing lab signs. One of them is the testing lab, actually. The other one is just the normal lab sign. So we'll have that up. This will be a spider hallway, but not just a normal spider hallway. It will also have some other cool stuff, like the jumping spider, and I'm still considering if I want to get Trash Bandit. Because if I get Trash Bandit, then I'll have the green jumping spider, which I've planned on, because it will be a radioactive area. Normal spider stuff and going into radioactive. Then we have some chains and some other things going through. Maybe they can hit their hands on some chains or whatever. And then they get into what I like to call the cell block, where this is the testing lab. So outside we have the outdoors, and this is the lab. We have the lab hallway, and then we're actually in the testing lab. Testing lab will be this, that, and then the exit, of course. To kick off the testing lab, we will have, he's currently hidden, I'm behind Mr. Dark. We will have Bad Seed from Menards, the $350 cool big pumpkin guy from Menards, who's like 7 feet. There's the graveyard entrance right there as well. And then when they go through here, I will have an actor, the actor will be here in the electrical area. The electrical area will include Experimental Eddie, which unfortunately he doesn't Experimental Eddie anymore, because of wiring issues, because the original one, this was a display model, which I think was really cool, that I have a display animatronic. So his wire also was completely really bad. So I only got to use him for like a couple years before his wires completely disconnected, so I had to get that fixed. So his box works and everything else works, so I had to put on some new live wires to get him at least thrashing a little bit. Now, like I said, we have 2025 stuff, which is the lever and the speedometers from 2025, the train, which I think is really cool, because if they notice the detail, then I'll have a spotlight there so they can hopefully see speedometers moving. Then after they go through here, we'll have some boxes. That's what the crates are for. We have this crate with weapons, and then we'll have some more crates. I also have some actual real hospital organ crates, which I'll also have around. Then we go into here, and this will be the incubation alley. The reason I call it that is because we're going to have the bubble tubes. We got those 2 bubble tubes. We also have a blue bubble tube right there. So I'll get the stickers on those probably as well. I'll have the dropping mech, I'm pretty sure, in here, I'm thinking. And we'll also have some other cool stuff in here. I will also be in here as well. So when I get them through the bog with Mr. Dark, then I will quickly go through the front door, quickly into here, and while they're walking through and getting distracted by bog monster, bog zombie, and things like that, I will quickly manage to get through here and sneak into this area, which will be my zone. I will completely just attack them then, because I have my chainsaw. I have one of them there, and I have another one inside. I'm hoping to get an actual chainsaw, but beggars can't be choosers, honestly. If I don't get a chainsaw, it's also fine, because I have other stuff as well. This will be my jump scare area. I will have fencing here, so obviously I can't reach them. I also have one of those clown guns, the loud siren gun. So I'll choose which one I want to use, and I'll attack them. And then part of it will also be blocked off. So then they go through here. Deathstalker will be here. Then they'll go through here, because he kind of bit through that area, so I have to go through the maintenance tunnel to get out, and I will get them one last time. Now that was the layout. I'm talking about some other things, like all the animatronics I will have. There's some animatronics I will not have in there, like Krampus. But like I said, we will mainly be having things like the pumpkins out here, like Gordo and the Lantern Keeper. Kind of froze up for a second. Then we'll also have some other cool props like Emmeline, who will be tripwired. Then, of course, Mr. Dark, who will be at that exit/entrance. Then I'm hoping, because the way the bush is, I can have my guy right here. We can have, of course, Bog Zombie in here, being all body zombie. And then the bridge will end here. We'll have the Swamp Laser stuff leaking out there. Then we'll have the jumping spiders, some other radioactive props. Then, of course, the pumpkins over here in the pumpkin kind of lab area. And they'll go through. We'll have some other cool props. I'm thinking if I want to get Screaming Reaper as well. And other things like that. So that was the main layout, which I wanted to talk about, because we do have all the brick walls from 2022. Some of them do have signing on them, or some photos and stuff already on them. But yeah, if there's anything you wanted me to do that you think could be a cool idea, or if you just have any ideas in general, then let me know in the comments, and maybe your idea will be cool. I don't know. But I hope you enjoyed that video, and pretty soon I should be having a part 2. Peace.